Did you know that the shortest war in history lasted for less than an hour? On this day, 128 years ago, the Anglo-Zanzibar War took place and lasted for roughly 38 minutes to 46 minutes. And this war obviously took place between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar, located in modern Tanzania. This conflict was launched by the fact that the Sultan, Hamad bin Thuani of Zanzibar, had died in rather mysterious circumstances, and a new sultan named Khalid bin Bargash was appointed. However, this succession happened without approval from the then British Protectorate. 6 years earlier, Britain had established themselves as a protectorate over the territory of Zanzibar, and this came out during the signing of the Heligoland-Zanzibar Treaty signed with Germany. And when the British established control of the region, they established the Wani as the Sultanate because the Wani supported British influence over Zanzibar. The British forces also established that they would get to choose who the next sultan would be, in order to make sure that they picked somebody who would be sympathetic to their cause and easy to control. As he had already established himself at the Sultan's palace, the British gave him an ultimatum. Either he would stand down and leave the palace, or the British would remove him by force. On August 27, 1896, the British opened fire. The British had forces of over 1,000 men, as well as 2 cruisers and 3 gunboats. They were facing the Zanzibar forces of 2,800, as well as their ship, the HHS Glasgow. At 9:02, a British bombardment opened fire. As a result, this set fire to the Sultan's palace, and the British forces also sunk the Glasgow. The conflict officially ended at 9:46 in the morning when the palace flag was shot down. When it came to losses, the British only had 1 wounded soldier, while over 500 soldiers and civilians from Zanzibar were either wounded or killed. The brief but poignant conflict led to Hamoud bin Mohammed being appointed as Sultan, with full approval from the British. Bargash was allowed by ruling forces to live in exile in the mainland. However, he was arrested by the British forces during World War I. He would eventually die in Mombasa in 1927. And Zanzibar would ultimately conduct no further revolution until they gained their independence from Britain in 1963.